Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is the 16th, I believe, February. 15th or the 16th, but either way, we're gonna have a rod and reel arsenal video, guys. I've had a few people a little bit in the past, and some people currently ask me, when are you gonna do your rod and reel arsenal video? So we're gonna post that today, guys. But before we get into that, guys, let's please say a few prayers for those people down in Texas. And even some of you guys may be in Texas. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys' power is back up and running, and everybody is safe and well. I'm sure that might not be the case for everybody, but we're just hoping that everybody gets back to normal. As far as the weather, Texas hasn't had a lot of snow, probably any ever in my 37 years of life. I've never heard of it, but I'm hoping everybody is okay and gets back on track. So what we're gonna do, guys, without further ado, we're gonna get back into today's video. We're gonna do a rod and reel arsenal. My arsenal is not complete by any means. I have a few more that I need to get, and I just want to go over what I have right now for the 2021 season. So, guys, let's get right into it. Okay, first off, guys, as you all know, maybe you don't know, maybe some of you do know, I have partnered with Denali Rods, a company that I've been wanting to get with for a while. Finally got on with them, finally partnered with them, I want to say a few months ago, and I'm very pleased. I had one of their rods in the past, and I still actually have it. It was given to me by a professional, Kyle Monty. He's an elite bass fisherman. And I fell in love with those rods then, and now that I'm on with them, I must say that every rod I have gotten so far has been on point as far as the action, as far as the strength, everything. So first rod up is going to be my worm and jig rod. Right here we have here is a Denali Lithium series, the 7'4" worm and jig rod. And for this rod, I like to pair it up with my Shimano SLX. Guys, you can't go wrong with this reel. It's pretty awesome reel. For my Shimano SLX, as far as line, I go with what we have here. As far as my worms and jigs, I'm gonna go with Sunline FC Assassin, 15 pound line. And that's just my overall range as far as Texas rigs and worms and jigs and stuff like that, because a lot of the different lines are not made for certain things. Some are made for just continuous casting, like power fishing. I've noticed over the last year or so, using the Sunline FC Assassin is really meant for that bottom contour, bottom contact fishing. So that's the first one, guys. The Shimano, not the Shimano, but the Denali Lithium, 7'4", medium heavy. Lots of backbone, plenty of tip. It's really great for skipping. So if you guys want to check it out, as far as all my rods, all my gear, I will be putting a description in the link below so you guys can check it out. Next up, we have the Attack series. This is going to be the very first, the second one I've gotten from Denali. Now this rod here is a 7 foot, I believe it's a 7'4" heavy. And yes, I do have a blade jig on it, a jackhammer. This thing is pretty awesome. Excuse me. Skips great. Casts it just casts a mile for a 7'4". They should, right? And it definitely does. And it being in a heavy action, it's got plenty of tip. Plenty of tip. And then I've noticed using this rod, when I get a bite on this jackhammer or any moving baits, I don't have to really set the hook as hard. I can just pull right into it. And what I use this rod for, I use it only for bladed jigs and lipless cranks, rattle traps, things of that nature. It's the only thing I'll use this for, and it's been working great. Now, as far as the reel, I have the Shimano SLXDC. This I have 16 pound FC Sniper. You might be thinking, okay, maybe it's a little overkill. No, it's not. It works out pretty good for me. If you check out some of my posts on my Instagram, I'll leave a link in the description below if you guys check that out. I rarely miss any or lose any fish. I haven't really lost any is using these rods with this setup. that I have. And some people may have their own opinion and things of that nature as far as rods, lines, and reels, but this is all what works for me. So next up, another one of my favorites is gonna be the jerkbait rod. And this is again the Lithium series, 6'8" medium. And guys, when I tell you this rod, it has plenty of tip, plenty of tip. And it's not one of those rods that's really heavy. You're gonna overwork your wrist by jerking and using the jerkbait. It's really light in weight. It casts well, but that all depends on your reel and your line. Now, onto that, I have the Shimano Corrado. It's the Corrado K, and I have 12-pound Sunline FC Sniper. 12-pound, 10-pound minimum for me. 12-pound maximum. Gives me plenty of casting distance as far as my jerk baits. And that's what I'm gonna use this for only. This is a jerkbait rod, that's what I'm gonna use it for. And just the other day, hit a 6-pound on it, and this rod held up perfectly. Next up, guys, we're gonna go with the cranking series. Well, not the cranking series, but the cranking rod. This is my Denali Covert. It's gonna be a 6'10" medium cranking series. And as you can see, I have a small body crank on there, which is something you kind of want to go, gear towards as far as when it's cold out. Right now, it's a little cool out, but we're starting to creep up that little hill and get into the spring. As of next week, we're gonna be hitting the 50s and the 60s. So this is still gonna be a good lure to use as far as cranking. This is a little Strike King KVD 1.5 shallow. Either way, I have here on my Shimano Canaan. Small, compact, 6:1 gear ratio, and I have 10-pound Sunline Crank FC. Great line, cast well. And originally, I was looking for Sunline Crank FC in 12-pound. Didn't see it in the store. I went to basketball shop, didn't find it. But either way, this guy right here is still strong. It casts, I'm gonna assume it casts probably further. And I'm probably actually glad that I got the 10-pound versus the 12 because it's gonna give you a longer casting distance. This rod loads up perfectly. You got a small, compact reel. It's gonna be nice and smooth. Changed out my hooks on my lure here. No problem whatsoever. Next up, guys, we have my spinning gear. This will not be my last one. I definitely will be getting another one. Maybe not in this series, maybe the Lithium, maybe the Attacks. Who knows? They have 8, guys. I believe it's 8 or 9 series of rods. And if you think I'm joking, go check it out for yourself. They have plenty of rod selection to choose from. But this rod here is going to be the Denali Covert, Denali Covert, and this is the Covert Medium Light, 6'10". What I have going on here, I have on a braided main line. That's going to be Sunline. I don't have any left. It's Sunline FX2 braid to a fluorocarbon leader. And my leader line is really light. For now, it's going to be 10-pound Sunline. Shaky heads, drop shots, net rigs, weightless wacky worms, things of that nature. Very nice rod. You can even throw small swim baits on there and it just loads up perfectly. Not a lot of hook sets you have to put in. You don't have to really set the hook hard anyway. You know you got that strong main line and then that lighter leader. And this rod here is one that I have not a lot of experience using, but I got it and I'm determined to learn it. And this is gonna be my Denali Attacks. Guys, this is the Attack 7.6 extra heavy. Now not only can this be used for what you see on there, Huddleston, big swim baits, you can use it for flipping, you can use it for A-rigs, you can use it for a lot of different applications as far as heavier baits. A-rigs, swim baits, glide baits, big jigs, punching, stuff like that. A 7.6 extra heavy is definitely gonna get the work done. It's thick, it's got a really thick blanket, it's really heavy. It's gonna be a lot of work with this rod. And on this reel I have here, the Shimano Corrado K, again, 20-pound, 20-pound FC Assassin. Awesome reel, awesome rod. One of the best out there. I think, I'm gonna honestly say, I think the Attack series might be my favorite, but I know for sure the Lithium series is probably the top seller. All of their rods are perfect. They have so many that you can choose from. I know for sure one of the rods I'm definitely gonna get. I'm gonna get another worm and jig rod and dedicate that rod just for worms. Another one, a spinning rod, not a spinning rod, but a spinnerbait rod just for spinnerbaits. Last up is the original covert that I was given for a birthday gift back in 2018 from Kyle Monty, and this is the Covert 7.4 heavy. I use this for my frogs. As you can see, I got a little walking bait on there. It's the 7'4" heavy, and it's actually labeled as a Carolina rig rod, but I don't use it as a Carolina rig rod. I use it as my frog rod. It's got tons of guides on there. I want to say it's got like 12 on there, maybe a 13. Long rod, cast like a dream, and I have on here my Shimano Chronarch MGL, 50-pound Sunline FX2 braid. And there you have it, guys. Those are my setups, my lines, my line of choice. Sunline, as you can tell, I have it right here on my jersey. Denali down here at the bottom. Guys, awesome rods. It's not over yet. I have a few more I need to get. I hope this answers some of you guys' questions. I hope you learned some things. Maybe some of these setups are something that you might want to purchase yourself. So if so, I will put links in everything in the description below. Maybe not the baits, but the rods, the reels, the line in the description below. So guys, please give this video a thumbs up, like, share, and comment, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.